All right, welcome back to another edition of Laying It Down. It is July 30th on a Thursday, joined by Scout and Sloth. As always, what's going on?
Yo, what up? The NFL 100 list fucking blows.
Couldn't agree more.
So, we were going to do this later, but the top 10 just came out, the NFL 100 list. This is voted on by the players each year. I will give you the top 15, and we'll go from there. So 15, Chandler Jones. 14, Tom Brady. 13, Bobby Wagner. 12, Drew Brees. 11, Julio Jones. 10, Derrick Henry. 9, Stephon Gilmore. 8, DeAndre Hopkins. 7, George Kittle. 6, Christian McCaffrey. 5, Michael Thomas. 4, Patrick Mahomes. 3, Aaron Donald. 2, Russell Wilson. And 1, Lamar Jackson. We can expand this to the 100, and you can you two Bird fans can get it off your chest. There was, I guess
It's
you could
fucking
say,
bullshit.
2 members of the Eagles that did not make the list that maybe are deserved.
Yeah, Lane Johnson, Carson Wentz, both left off. I mean, like I said, this list is garbage.
It's just absurd.
It's voted on by the players, so I think it's more so like, I mean, how many of these players are actually putting time into their lists and how many of them just voting for the guys that they know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's a garbage list. It always has been. I mean, DeMarco Murray was 4 1 year. They had, who was it? Josh Freeman was on the list at one point 1 year. So, like, yeah, I mean, it's a garbage list. I think they have Tannehill and Murray above Carson Wentz. So that's all you
And
really
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
So
It's a joke.
Yeah,
go
like
ahead.
Rodney Hudson didn't make the list.
Mhm.
He's the highest PFF, highest single season pass blocking grades among centers since 2010 are the last 3 years, and he didn't make the list. DeCastro, the guard, didn't make the list.
Yep.
Those are just like some linemen with Lane Johnson who were just like egregiously not voted on this list. It's just
Did Brandon Brooks make it?
yeah, he was way
Okay.
too high. Like
It's like 92 or something.
yeah, I mean I don't know how he's not in the top 70 at least. But Carson Wentz being off the list is just that's all you need to know. And then
Yeah.
they have Mahomes at 4. It's just the list just got worse as
did.
we moved on.
Yep. Mahomes at 4, after pretty much having the best couple seasons any player's ever had in the history of the league, breaks the record for biggest contract ever by any player in the history of sports, and he finds himself behind Aaron Donald, Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson. All great players, but it seems like Patrick Mahomes is on another level at this point in time. So I am happy Russell Wilson got what he deserved, though.
Yeah.
Because I think we've talked about it before, like criminally underrated player. And
Right.
if he plays for the Chiefs, he might be able to do better than Patrick Mahomes. So I'm glad he was at second. But Aaron Donald goes from 1 to 3. So he's still got it.
Honestly, Donald's the only one I feel could make a case because the other 2 are quarterbacks. Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL. He
Good
has
point.
to be the highest graded quarterback, not the 3rd highest.
Yeah.
So I could see back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year, Donald. He's just a freak of nature. You have to game plan for him. You have to scheme for him. You have to do all that good stuff, and then he still disrupts you like a madman. So he's the only one I could really see you making a case for to be ahead of Mahomes.
Yeah.
And it's just sad the players are, you would think they would know the game.
It's pretty wild to me.
Just go off of Pro Football Focus's position rankings. That's the most legit rankings out there.
Yeah, and the chances are, who knows if we could have some collusion and they could just do this to get some attention, because that's what lists are made for. So wouldn't put it past anyone to shake it up a bit.
Yeah, you're right, Sloth. You don't really even know if they take it seriously. They could just be like, oh, I'll vote for all my friends. But
yeah,
still, I mean, come on.
Other NFL news, it has been the past couple of days, opt-outs have been – we talked about the first one with the guard from the Chiefs who decided to opt out to help out with the COVID-19. But then we had over 30 players in the past 2 days opt out. The window, it looks like they're going to sign an agreement on Friday that will then give them a week to opt out, the other players who haven't. So right now, the notable ones, it seems like everyone that was decent from the Patriots decided they're not playing this year. Devontae Hightower said he's not playing. Devin Funchess not playing for the Packers. That's another receiver they don't have. Damian Williams, the should have been MVP from the Super Bowl, out. That Edwards-Helaire signing is now a whole lot bigger of a deal in real life and in fantasy. Patrick Chung, safety for the Patriots. Marcus Cannon, the guard for the Patriots. Nate Solder for the Giants. Marquise Goodwin, same type of deal with Devin Funchess, receiver, new team, and not going to be there this year. Eddie Goldman for the Bears and Brandon Bolden from the Pats. So,
and Vic Beasley has not showed up to Atlanta, or not Atlanta, wherever Vic Beasley signed. He has not showed up for any of his coronavirus testing. They don't know why.
I don't know where he went. Yeah, that's weird though. Like
he
even
was
the
on
guys,
Atlanta. I don't know where he is.
Even
now.
the guys holding out are showing up to do this.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
that's interesting.
I think you're just going to see more and more players drop out. I mean, you just saw a college player. I mean, I don't think college football plays anyways, but a corner, I think Florida State maybe. I think he just said he's just going to train for the NFL draft. He's not going to play. So, yeah, I mean, it's real. I don't think the Marlins helped anybody's worries.
I was just going to ask that. What you guys thought. Do you think players are looking at what the MLB is doing and is like, you know, I feel like what the NFL and the MLB are doing are comparable. Like they're not – the NFL is not doing anything like the NBA is doing. So they are like, you know, there's so many of us. It's so hard to regulate. Like how could you possibly like make it safe for us? Who knows? We'll see what's going to happen.
Yeah. I think I'm the least optimistic one out of the group here. I'm probably maybe 85% the season starts, but 40% it finishes.
Okay.
It's 100% going to start.
At least finishes like on time. Like I think they might have to stop it and then like pick it back up like May or something. Like it's going to throw the whole year off. Because I don't know if they'll cancel it. They might cancel it, but I think that'd be up to the players. I think the players would just have to vote. And maybe that happens.
Because that's the thing. If they don't opt out and there aren't games, they don't get paid. So you got like this decision is a big one to make. I mean, to them, $150,000 might not be that much as opposed to zero.
Is that what the opt-out signing is?
So there's two tiers. That's the lowest one. And the second one is if you're high risk. And then you get 30,000, I believe. 300,000. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Did I say 150,000?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So those are the two tiers. It's a big decision to make, especially like a lot of these guys they're starting families. They're young, around family and grandparents, parents. So it's tough decision to make. But
I feel like I don't know if we're gonna see. I guess Donta Hightower is the biggest name that's opted out.
Yep.
If
for sure.
Correct me if I'm wrong there. I don't know if you're making a lot of money and you don't have like a young child or a pregnant wife or something. I don't even think it's a no-brainer. Like if you want to get paid, you're not even going to think about opting out.
Yeah.
Like Patrick Mahomes just signed this mega deal and he's going to opt out. There's not a fucking chance he's going to opt out.
Zero chance. So we'll see. It's every day, like the news is breaking more and more players. Like we said, Donta Hightower, the biggest one. I think Belichick has something up his sleeve. Like he's somehow there's like another dimension where he knows what he's doing and it ends with them getting Trevor Lawrence in some shape
That would
or form.
be really annoying.
Yeah, it would.
Especially for you, Woody.
Yes, it would.
I did just want to say, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I saw Bobby Sylvester from Fancy Pros tweet out saying, is 5th overall pick too high? So I think I'm not going to touch him in the first round. What do you guys think?
Was it 5th overall or 5th best or 5th running back?
Well,
That's-
either
that's
way, I
gonna
think
be-
that's first round.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not touching him.
I probably wouldn't, but the potential is there. Andy
Yeah.
Reid, and if he has a workhorse guy like first round draft pick, I know he did it with Westbrook. Maybe not right away. I don't.
It wasn't right away.
But I mean,
And he wasn't like Westbrook was so good because he was like a receiving guy.
yeah.
Like they always like when the Eagles were good, they had Deuce Staley like
Mhm.
pounding the rock hard. So
Yeah.
they never really were a workhorse. Like Andy Reid's never been a workhorse guy, but the running backs he gets, they're really involved with the screen game and
Yep.
different things like that. So that gets them going. And so, they could score a touchdown over 100 yards in like 15 touches. And I think that's what Andy Reid, that's his goal. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if he were to be not the RB1, but an RB1.
The path is there for him.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure. Especially
got
with Williams opting out. I
quarterback.
mean, I saw people saying that Devontae Freeman, they
I saw that
would
as well.
be, would be a decent fit there, but I don't know who really else is out there for. Like, but
It's
are we going to
slim.
be scared of Devontae Freeman like coming in?
That's the thing. I don't know. It murks the waters a little bit for
It
sure,
does.
because he is that receiving type
Right.
back. So, yeah, if it stands as is, I think he's got a shot to do it. But someone will reach for him, like a little more than he should go.
And you're right. I
I
think
guess.
it was probably fifth running back
Okay.
because now that I think about it, I don't know. Like, would you take? I don't know if, like how fifth works because
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up.
McCaffrey,
Okay.
Barkley, Kamara, Zeke, Michael Thomas. Those are like
Right.
There's not a chance in hell you're taking them
So-
over those guys, right?
Right. Here are the top running backs fantasy-wise right now. It's McCaffrey, Barkley, Kamara, Zeke, Dalvin Cook, Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
My guess is he goes the Kenyon Drake, Austin Eckler, Miles Sanders,
That's
Chubb range.
Okay, yeah, I would project that as well.
I think
That's-
he'll go-
that's smart.
I think he'll probably
Fair.
go above Chubb and above Josh Jacobs, Aaron Jones.
Honestly, I think he goes after. I could see people taking him over Mixon,
Yeah.
and so maybe. Did you say maybe after Derrick Henry or before Derrick Henry? So basically six running back off the board. I could see him
Yeah.
going.
So, yeah.
Like if you're all in on the Chiefs offense with one running back.
Yeah, it's scary if it happens because you'll know. I think you'll know by week 2 what you got.
If he's got it, yeah.
Yeah, it's a big risk though. But in other NFL news, Joey Bosa signed 5-year, $135 million deal with the Chargers. So kind of just locked himself in with the LA Chargers. Bosa family raking in the money.
Start saving up, 49ers. Start saving up.
Yep. I don't know if there's much else to talk about that. Their defense is going to be good. It's going to be good. They're
The
going to try and
Chargers
win with that
defense
defense.
is going to be sick,
Yep.
especially.
Yeah, with
I mean, I
with the
know
guys they
Derwin
got coming
James
back.
and Joey
Yeah.
Bosa are injury concerns, but if they can stay on the field,
Mhm.
man.
And
Oh,
if Herbert's
boy.
anything,
Because didn't Chris Harris Jr. go there too?
I believe so. I
And
believe he
he's
did.
like a fucking locked
Yeah.
down corner,
Yep.
and in the slot. And don't they? I think they have another corner who's pretty good.
They do. I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but if Herbert's anything good, they got. I mean, Austin Eckler, Hunter
They have some
Henry,
pieces.
Keenan Allen.
Yeah,
Totally. Yep.
Mike Williams.
Yep. So we'll see. I don't. That's a whole weird situation in LA, which we'll see on Hard Knocks, and we're all gonna watch it, and we'll talk about it. I think it'll be a lot of
Cool.
fun.
So,
That
guys, what
is
do you
in
think if
August.
Joe Burrow was taken by the Chargers? Do you think people think the Chargers are a playoff team, or do you think because I think everybody
Hmm.
has the Chargers at like 4 wins or something like that.
Yeah. The issue is the division is so difficult, so they'd have to
True.
get wild card.
True.
And I still don't. Maybe they get the last wild card. Tough.
Okay.
Though.
I was just curious
Definitely
because
tough.
I think it's the quarterback position is what people are afraid of there.
Yeah, well, I mean, they got Herbert, right?
Yep.
They drafted.
did.
Yeah, so
And they have
I mean,
Tyrod Taylor,
he's got
presumably
just,
being the starter week 1.
I mean, I understand we all think Burrow is going to be out of this world, and like, there's no reason not to think that. But at this point in time, Herbert's got all the chance in the world to be better than Burrow.
Sure.
Neither of them have taken a snap. So,
Yep.
so we don't. So the Chargers could very well be a playoff team this year if their defense can step up and play to its full potential, and then Herbert has even just a decent rookie year. I think they could probably even get 9 to 10 wins and surprise the NFL.
Yeah.
Plus, they have the most experience of playing in front of no fans. So,
Sure.
I'm not
Sure.
buying any into that shit. Get that fucking out of here. I'm not buying into that.
I think a quiet NFL stadium is a lot weirder than a quiet MLB stadium. And like, it's going to be a lot harder for a lot of guys to like get up for these games.
Yep.
Like a lot of football is like mental and like getting psyched and shit. And like, yeah. And like you come out of the tunnel to the Madden soundtrack and then and you get a sack and you go, woo!
Yeah. It's going to be odd.
It's just, you just hear everybody clap it up and like, it's going to feel like a scrimmage. And I think you're going to get a lot of guys that take a lot of plays off.
So I feel like this only can, for me personally, I don't know about you guys, this can only attribute to if you're on the road. If you're on the road, I think maybe you'll play better because you're not getting your asses booed off the field. That's how I feel. So if you go into Seattle, maybe you have a better chance now that you can audible at the line, you can call plays, you can hear everything. And I don't know, Seattle's defense stinks.
I think
Stinks.
you're going to see a lot more points scored. To your point.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on board with that.
It's not gonna help the defense any by being at a quiet stadium.
Right.
Yeah, the communication is going to be as good as it's ever been.
Yep.
So yeah.
Unless they allow them to just fucking blast some shit in there and like
type it in.
Fuck with them. Yeah,
well, that's what the NBA was doing.
Yeah, I mean, if you
the
can
NBA
do
is
that,
just pumping noise in.
Yeah.
Speaking of when you're listening, games tonight, NBA. Right? Because
we are trying to make a lot of live bets right now. I have an addiction of the week. I don't know if that's a new thing, but I cannot stop making live MLB parlays. I just can't. I just love the overs, man. They just look so good. Fifth inning, it's like
MLB guru.
It's like 7 runs, and you're like, they're gonna hit 11, and they don't. But man, do you think they're going to?
Okay, addiction of the week.
Red Sox just took the lead. We're waiting for the Dodgers. Dodgers tied at 1, unfortunately. Still, Braves are covering too. But this is good.
Speaking of baseball,
so do we think that Kirk Cousins is like gets the biggest leap with no fans?
If Dalvin Cook plays, which he has to basically, yeah. I mean,
because
depends how many primetime games
he's
he has.
He's a bum in the primetime, right?
Yeah, he's terrible.
Yeah. So no fans.
Actually, I have a stat for you.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's pull it up.
Yep. Are you gonna tell us how bad he actually is?
It's actually, it's more of the Vikings in general, I believe. Here you go. Under Mike Zimmer. This is from Sharp Football. Shout out Sharp Football.
Shout out Sharp.
The Vikings are 1-17 in outdoor games versus winning teams. 1-17.
Wow, that's
in the Mike Zimmer era.
Yep.
Holy shit.
So Zimmer's been there longer than Cousins. Maybe it's all Mike Zimmer's fault, who just got an extension.
Could be.
I don't know.
Kirk
Something
Cousins
to think
the fall
about.
Guy.
But pretty brutal. Patrick Mahomes decided I'm going to be owner of a baseball team, so now he's part of the group that owns the Kansas City Royals. So he's a legend already in Kansas City, but the dude is never going to have to buy anything in that city ever again. So that was pretty nuts. All right, we'll go right to segments.
I always
guess.
think that's ironic that like people comp
Sorry.
like players and stuff, and they're like the richest people in the town.
Yeah, totally. It makes no sense.
It really doesn't.
To show my appreciation because of how rich you are, I'm gonna make you
Give
not
you a free
pay
meal.
for a $10 beer. Yeah, makes no sense.
Please tip me $1,000.
Right. Segments. We got some good news. This happened Wednesday night. Joe Kelly, who's a madman pitcher for the Dodgers. Dodgers were facing the Astros. As you know, everything that happened with the Astros didn't really get penalized at all. So it's kind of up to the players to do it themselves. Joe Kelly threw at a couple players, ended up hitting one. When he hit the first one, he yawned when they showed the cutaway. He was just yawning, like unemotional. And then threw a pitch behind Correa's back, I believe.
I think it was Bregman.
And then ended up striking him out, or ended up striking.
That was
struck out
Correa.
Yeah.
Struck out
When he
Correa.
threw it behind both. Yeah.
And then
He did both?
he was like mouthing off to him.
Oh, well, Bregman was a 3-0 count, and then he threw behind him to walk him.
Yeah. So the benches ended up clearing, and then that was Tuesday. On Wednesday, we found out that he's being suspended by the MLB for 8 games, which, if you didn't know, the players involved in the Astros cheating scandal were suspended for 0 games. So, way to go, MLB. Good job.
So what? They the players got nothing, and they just fired the coaches.
Yeah, pretty much.
And little mini fine to the owner.
Yep.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like,
there's just how do you protect an organization that?
If this happened in the NFL, I know we have a lot of shit to say about Roger Goodell, but he's taken away fucking your first 2 draft picks or something.
Yeah.
Because he just took away a third from the Patriots or something
For the videotaping and
for filming
Cincinnati.
a practice. Like, they were fucking stealing signs and cheating in the World Series. Like, I don't know. Rob Manfred should resign.
Heard it here first. Well, probably not actually.
No, I don't think so. I think he's taken over as worst commissioner in sports, honestly.
Yeah.
He sucks.
When you diminish the league's highest prize and then you don't do anything to the organization that did so, it's a bad look. And Joe Kelly, we like you. Maybe we'll have you on the podcast if you're listening.
I would love that.
So let us know. Hit up our PR people. Madden
he was
update.
doing the faces.
Yeah. He's a dude, and he's a madman because he wears those rec spec things.
Yeah.
That's like sign 1. If he's a pitcher and has rec specs, look out.
Like, what did he
That's
say?
fair.
Nice strikeout, bitch.
Yeah.
or nice swing, bitch. On the strikeout. Hilarious.
How do you not try and fight him after that too? Like, you have to.
Yeah, you have to.
Madden
Awesome.
update, new season. Where it's in the young stages. BK he's hit a new low, I think. He's really upset. He's ready for Madden 21 to come out.
Yeah.
Which is
Countdown's on.
he adopted a team. It doesn't feel like his own, even though they're awesome players. But yeah. It's
A lot
early
of
in the season.
a lot of big contracts being signed.
Yeah.
A lot of superstars.
We're not going to have a lot of money soon.
No.
I still have over $100 million in cap space.
Well, yeah,
so I'm
you don't have to
living
pay your
large.
quarterback yet.
Yeah, it's great. We're a quarterback factory, so maybe we'll never pay one.
Ooh.
Decent way to go.
Yeah. Other than that, feeling good. 4-0. We had a lot of connection issues last night, so we'll try to play again.
I
at
mean,
some
Woody
point.
fucking smoked me when we played. I
Yeah.
had like 8 turnovers. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah. I think it was just one of those games.
Yeah.
Just one of those games.
So I think I have the formula to beat everybody. It's just I can't execute.
That's the formula to beat everybody.
No, I'm
Execute?
saying I have it.
He
Yeah,
has it.
yeah, it is. If I
execute.
execute, I will win.
It's
Yeah.
like the
If you-
saying,
if
who
you
said it?
score
Mike
1
Tyson?
points-
Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone has a plan
Exactly.
until Aaron Jones starts running the ball.
Exactly.
Scout has a plan until he throws a pick.
Until I throw a pick. Absolutely. And it's usually like my first
It's
3
right
passes.
out the window.
Yep.
So, yeah, we'll keep it going. It's been fun. Last segment, we got snake draft. I just want to bring to your attention that Sloth in our last one got 0 votes. 0.
Yeah,
Yikes.
yeah.
I don't even think I voted, honestly.
Either did
I don't
I.
even know what it was.
And that was a, it wasn't a great showing, but hey, yeah, we had a 3-peat going, and we took a year off.
Yeah,
we were celebrating too much. We had the champagne out, and we
opted out.
Yeah, exactly. We're looking to come back strong.
Oh, I won. Yeah, this was one of our lowest votes, guys.
I think it was kind of because it was almost like a do-over of other snake draft we did. Similar topic. We're coming back strong with a little travel.
All right. Wow.
So category is must-haves when on a plane. This can be accessories, clothing, food, alcohol, be any of that. What you need when you're on a plane. And if you haven't heard, the freaking dog park is well visited by the community that is right under my apartment. So that's been a ton of fun. What is the order, Scout?
I got it right here. It is Scout, Sloth, Woody. Scout, Sloth, Woody.
All right. Let's do it. Again, this will be on Twitter. Go vote on Twitter at Laying It Down. That's where you will see this. Vote for it.
So, like, obvious. So, what is it? Most important things to have on a plane?
Yeah, or accessories or must-haves. How about that?
Headphones.
Good choice. Yeah, if especially it depends who's sitting next to you.
Yeah.
That could be
like
real
if you're
brutal.
going traveling by yourself, that's number one.
Yep. In the airport as well, I would say.
True.
All right, so kind of on the same wavelength, but I guess not exactly on the plane, but part of the travel.
Phone charger. Were just doing airplane.
Phone charger. You can do phone charger because
that's airport.
Yeah.
Does it have to be exactly on the plane?
Well, I mean, your
headphones are useless without a charger. Eventually,
it is 2020. I think you can plug it in on the plane now.
Yeah,
really?
Planes. Yeah.
Some planes, yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll give it to you. There's charging stations all over the airport. Gotta have a charger.
Yep. I'm gonna go with whenever the little stewardess people come around and you get a little drink. I think because you're higher in the air, you get more intoxicated as you would because of blood pressure or altitude or something.
Okay.
It's just nice, you got nothing really to do. Have a drink and enjoy it. I am stalling a bit because I don't really know what my number 2 is going to be.
So your number 1 was a drink?
Yes. An alcoholic drink.
Okay.
Alcoholic drink.
Okay. Just making sure.
2, I'm going to go. Oh, man. Phone charger gone. Headphones is gone. Headphones is like the wings when we did appetizers. Headphones is big. I'm going to go with a neck pillow.
Ah, good one. Yeah.
If you don't have the window seat, neck pillow is crucial because the airline seats are usually not too good and can't really get comfortable.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with picking your seat then on the airplane. Just in general.
That's outside the box.
That's a very good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to get stuck in the middle.
No.
Little traveler's tip: take the emergency exit.
Yep.
You got a little responsibility, but you get bigger with leg room, and you don't got to pay first class prices for it.
Sure.
Aisle seats always clutch.
Yep. You guys prefer aisle over window?
If I'm traveling with somebody, I'll take the window.
Okay.
I'll put them in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it could go either way for me because if you're in that with that person who's got to pee the whole time,
mm-hmm.
and if you're on the outside, you got to get up all the time. if the middle's the
Same.
worst.
Yeah. Window's easy if you know if you want to sleep and
Yeah.
you're like,
You
I'm
want the
not
window.
Yeah.
ever going to get up to pee and nobody's going to wake me up.
Yep. I think
Window.
a big part of it is like you can just turn and you're not near anybody.
Yeah.
Like if you're in the
That's
aisle,
the
you still
thing.
got people next to you and stuff. But yeah, I'm with you on. I prefer the window, to be honest.
I've gotten clutch seats twice in my life where the person I was traveling with, we would get aisle seats next to each other.
Yep.
And so nobody would have to sit in the middle. And both times, 2 times, we had nobody in our aisles. We got the whole row.
That's what dreams are made of.
You put the feet up, man. It's wonderful.
Picking your seat. That's a great pick.
Yeah, I wouldn't even have thought of that.
That's a first round pick now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, could be. I'm gonna go. Is it me?
Yep.
Either an iPad or like a Kindle, for my readers out there.
Big readers, big bookworms. How about I'll give you this: book/Kindle. Or do you want the iPad? iPad can do it all.
iPad can do it all.
You watch movies? You want an iPad?
Well, because you can read books on the iPad, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, we're gonna
I'm
go
gonna lose.
iPad then.
I'm going to lose every fucking parlay I ever placed.
That's where they get you.
And gum.
Gum, good. Great for taking off and landing as well.
Gotta
with the
have
ears.
gum for the takeoff and the landing.
Yep. Good pick. Do I have a third?
I have a third. So, think.
Picking your seat. Wow.
Great pick.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Just wasn't expecting that one.
Things we need on an airplane or just in general, right? That's the
On
thing.
an airplane.
That's what we're doing. On an airplane. I'm going to say a buddy. I'm going to say you need a friend so you don't have to sit next to any strangers.
Okay. I'm going to piggyback that and say not having anyone next to you in
Yeah.
the seat.
Okay, yeah.
Same
those are
thing.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you want me to word that? Travel buddy?
Yeah, you need a travel buddy just
Okay.
so for a couple reasons. So if you forget your headphones, you forget your phone charger, now you need somebody to talk to.
It's a safety blanket.
Yeah, you got a friend there, or a shoulder to sleep on. If you got that aisle seat and they're in the middle, you can turn to them. There's a lot of options with the travel buddy.
Well, if you have a
Nothing but
travel buddy,
benefits.
it elevates everything else. So,
Unless your travel buddy is a talker when you're trying to be a sleeper, then you got problems.
Yep.
So it could be a negative.
There is a chance, but you gotta know your travel buddy in and out, and they gotta know you, and they gotta know you.
Yeah, but if they're your buddy, can't you just be like, "Yo, I'm gonna go to bed"?
You would think.
Wow, so it seems like you've traveled with somebody who doesn't know you.
We're gaining experience.
We'll leave it there.
Any honorable mentions?
So what was yours? Nobody next to you?
Yeah.
Go on.
Empty seat next to you.
In today's day and age, some mask, mask and gloves.
Hand sanitizer?
Yeah. Some wipes.
I would say it's probably,
snacks.
I guess that would mean you're in first class though. Just getting off right away, not dealing with the jerks behind you who have to rush up and
Dude,
they're the worst
people are the worst people. Like they're in aisle like 25 out of 30, and they're like getting up like right when the plane lands. It's like, yo, buddy, like this
you
isn't
got
how it
25
works.
minutes, man.
Yeah,
Chill
relax.
out.
Relax.
and you
Or
got
the people where they'll be like, all right, now boarding zone 3, and they're like, what are we, zone 8? Let's get in line.
We're good.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
another pro tip, just always go last. That way you're not sitting on a plane with people It's a little
The
more
plane's-
spacious in
yeah.
the terminal.
The plane's hot as shit too.
Yeah.
Why do you
Oh,
wanna
I was
do
gonna
all that?
say, you always prayed that your air blower is on high, like it works.
Mhm.
Because I've been on a plane where like the electronics were funky or
Yeah.
whatever, and it just was hot as shit.
And the people that clap when
Oh my god,
when you land, they're always good too.
get a grip.
All right, is that all we got? I think it might be.
Nailed it.
Yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode. We are on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, laying it down. Find us there. If you're more of a visual learner, we are going to put everything on YouTube that we put on iTunes and Spotify. So you can find us there. Appreciate the support. Any like, comment, subscribe. It helps us out. And yeah, I'm going to try. I think we got a potential guest. It's in the works.
Ooh,
So
okay. Stay tuned.
we'll see. Yeah. It'd be really cool to have him on. But yeah, we'll be back on Monday. Enjoy the NBA. It will be back by the next time we talk. And until then, peace.
Later.
Peace.